Welcome back to AI Newbie Hub, where we learn, build, and create with AI. Today, we're going to dive into one of my favorite AI image generators. And if you've watched any of my videos, you'll know that it's Leonardo. And uh, we're going to create a character. We're going to create a character that you can use. You can use it with D-ID and create a talking avatar. But pretty much, we're going to create a character concept for something that you can use. Logos, wherever you would like to use them. Uh, and like I said, you can turn it into a talking avatar. You can use it for your logos. But the ideal today is we're going to visualize character. We're going to create the character, and we're going to do all this with AI. So if you're ready, let's get to it and jump right in.
Hey there, welcome to the hub where we learn and build with AI love. No code, no fear, we got your back. Just hit play, we're on the newbie track. Learn, build, create, let's dive in. It's AI fun, where do we begin?
Okay, guys. All right. What is character concept? Definition is an AI image generation is a visual representation of a person, animal, or creature created by the AI. Why do we do this? They're generally generated to represent traits, personalities, roles. Okay, when you're creating your character concept, you want get your attributes. Do you want it male, female? You want a younger person, older, hair color, whatever you want. Tell what you want it to wear, your clothing or costumes. You want them to have a hat, sunglasses, jewelry, whatever. Let them know that. Uh, you want them to be happy, sad. Now they're getting better on this. Some of these um, programs are able to identify this now just by what you're typing. But you can say, hey, look, I want it to be a happy person or whatnot. Um, and then if they've got on a roll, what are they doing? That way, do you want a good night or do you want a dark night type deal? So, um, and here's an example. If you prompt AI to create a fantasy knight character, it might generate a warrior in armor. He may or may not be holding a sword or shield. And they may be, their expression may be confident or heroic. But if you say, I want a white knight holding a holy shield, raising his sword in the air, uh, with golden armor and a crest on it, then it's going to take your concepts and generate it. So, so, so characters in AI image generation help visualize your concept or story or your ideals in a creative and unique way. Pretty much. Uh, so now we're going to go over to Leonardo. Now, Leonardo, again, is free. You get 150 tokens every day. Depending on which tool you use, the one I use generally takes 24 tokens for every 4 images. So 6 tokens each, and you've got to make 4. Some of the uh, models take more, some take less. So it just depends what you're looking for. You can upgrade. If you want to upgrade, you can do that. I'll show you the prices. If you pay monthly for $12 a month, you can get 8,500 tokens instead of 150. You can do a lot with that. You can have 25,000 roll over. Queue up to 5 generations to train 10. Okay, so depending on what you want to do. I mean, starting at $12 a month, you could, be generating all day long. And if you want to pay yearly, it's $10 a month. So you're gonna say what, $24? So you've got that if you need more than 150 credits. I stick with 150 credits. Especially with ChatGPT now, I can create my thumbnails. I don't have to do it so much. But we're looking at Leonardo. These are some of my character concepts. I need a robot, that's using the computer. It says it might be explicit. It's not. It's just a robot using a computer. And so I asked it for that. It gave me this. There's another character. I want a grandmaster chess player that's a dragon. And I wanted it more cartoony. So there you go. Bam. You got him. Those are character concepts. I told him I wanted him in a park playing chess. Uh, these are a whole different thing, but more AI, my robots. I have a lot of my robots. There's more. A happy dragon. Uh, this, my profile. These are all this part of my character, my content creation. So I want, a general theme. I took this robot here and I've used that concept as lighting and such throughout most of all my thumbnails and such. So that's where we start. What we're going to do, we are going to create a character from scratch. And so we're going to start in Leonardo. I'll go to image creation. I got everything empty. This shows you all the, well, not all, but it shows you what you've done before. You got your settings over here for your different models. I use Phoenix more than not. You got anime, you got cinematic, concept art, graphic design, illustrative, lifelike, that's premium, portrait perfect, or stock. So I use Phoenix for the most part, but you can try any of these just depending on what you want. So your prompts, you can have it. If you write a long prompt, it'll stick with it. If you're writing shorter prompts, it will add to your prompt. My prompts are usually generally fairly long, so I leave that on auto. What kind of style do you want? These are more, I haven't gotten into all these yet, so I'm working on that. But different style. Do you want it to be an illustration? Do you want it to look like a portrait? What do you want? Contrast, always put at high. Generation mode, unless you're paying for that, you get fast. We're doing 16 by 9 because it's great for thumbnails. Your we can go up to 1378 by 768 with medium because we don't pay for the large. So number of any images, you could do 4. All these are premium if you want to do less. So what it's trying to do is, use up your credits as quick as you can. Now there's advanced settings here. Your negative prompt really matters because up here, actually I'd have to find one here. Copy seed. Okay. Your seed down here. I want all my images to look like these. I could copy a seed and I could put it in here, and so everything it generates is going to be along the same lines as that. We're not going to do that today. I do use that to try to keep the same looking robots. Negative prompts. What do you not want to do? You don't want it to be blurry. You don't want it to be cut off. You don't want it to be cartoony. Whatever it is you don't want, put that in negative prompts. Right now we're leaving that one blank also. We're doing this just simple. So we're going to use Phoenix 1 AI, and we are going to, let's see, I want a cartoon, a cartoonish looking robot wearing looking female robot wearing a wizard's hat. Wearing a wizard's hat, holding a wand. And there was something else I wanted them to do. Cartoon. Okay, just a second here. We're going to figure out what is Pixar. Is Pixar animation style. Blend this. CGI animation. That's what we're going to go with. Okay. Create it like a CGI animation. Okay, that's what we're doing. A cartoonish looking female robot wearing a wizard's hat, holding a wand, create it like CGI animation. We're going to hit go. It's going to cost me 27 credits. It's going to try to generate this. And why do I use Leonardo? Because it understands pretty detailed descriptions, gives you a lot of different options to do. We might try a different one here in just a second. And when you're done, and look at that. When you're done, it's easy to go up here and you can modify this. You can modify this and redo it, okay? Reuse prompts, edit the prompts, that's a magic one. So you can edit your prompt and do it. So, yeah, you can edit your prompts. Okay, so here's what it gave me. I'd like her next. So, she only got 4 fingers for some reason. I'd like her hand better. I like the purple, but right there, that's one I would probably go with. So, with that, that would be the first one. Now, now we can specify. Okay, we got our original thing. So now I want to come up here. I don't want to reuse prompt. Okay, we're going to go here and okay, I think they changed things here. I don't want organized. I don't want original. I want to go back to my prompt. Edit with AI. So, okay, let's see. I don't know what this one is, guys. What would I like to change? Okay. Here we go. So I want to edit this one with AI. Okay, I want a darker background with plenty of stars. Have her holding a book in one hand and the wand in the other. I need a full body image. And then we're going to do this, okay? It's going to cost me 24 more. It's using the fixed seed. See, that's what I'm talking about. It's going to use the fixed seed on this. We're going to generate again. Now I've updated it. I want her, this picture here should now, it should turn her into a full body. You'll be able to see her all. And she should have a book in her wand. It should be 4 of them. And as you can add to the background, like I said, I added the stars. I said I wanted a dark background with plenty of stars. And let's see what they got. Look at this. It's not quite full body. That's better. She got her book. She got her book. Got plenty of stars back there. I like that one. That one's a fail. Okay, that one's not too bad. Not too bad. She got her book. She got her wand. That one, yeah. The only thing it didn't give me is the full body part, but I could work with that with a few more prompts. Given that, the ideal is that we're going to do this one more time because I don't like what they did. I need a full edit in. Describe with AI, edit in Canvas. Okay, I don't want to, I haven't done this. Okay. I need robot to full body view. Uh, uh, Perspective of someone watching the robot do a ritual. And we're going to try this one. Because I'm trying to get the full body. Because with that, you could actually animate them more. I could make her talk. And we may go a little more in depth with that with DID a little later. But, you know, I've got characters where you can make them talk now. And if you get into, and that's just an animated deal, but if you get into it a little more, it's still not doing it. But they took my book away. You got that one. I like that because they show that. I don't like the up close. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. So let's say we're going to say, okay, we want her. What you can do now is if you say, okay, that's going to be the character that we want, you can come up here to download. We're going to go desktop. Well, we're just going to go to pictures. Okay. We're going to do, well, actually, let's just go to downloads. Okay. Leonardo 10, female looking robot. So you can download it like that. No, 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 no. Okay, I don't want all that. Okay, so with that, now you got your image. Let me go to my downloads. Now you can take your image, which is right there. Looks just wonderful. Pop that up on full screen here. And you can take this image. You can take it into DID. You can get a script with ElevenLabs. You can modify this. I mean, the more you work with the image, the better off you are. I'm going to just show you a. Let me go here. I'm going to show you another image. Just get off of this. Make sure you can see everything. Okay. I'm going to show you a prompt. This is what I'm talking about refining. This you don't have to do, but when I'm making my thumbnails, this is the actual prompt I will put into ChatGPT. That whole thing. So your prompt does matter. It tells me my text placement, positioning, balance, margins. It tells me everything I need for my futuristic humanoid male or female robot, which is all going to my character creation, my concept. That's what I wanted. And now if you look at my thumbnails on my page, they're all falling in line. The same type of robot, the same coloring and all that. It's all part of my character concept. So if I wanted to, she'd work great for AI because AI to me is like magical. So she would really work well with AI. So with that, you do whatever you need with it. I mean, that will give you your character, modify it, create it, use it. You have your own little deal. If you want it to look like you, describe yourself, put it in there. And I said we would try another model. We're going to do this, okay? Model, realistic images, anime, photorealistic. Okay, let's see. See right here, this will only cost me 14. So we're going to try this. Cartoon generate. This is illustrated albedo, and it'll tell you right here what you're using. Okay, so it's like here says albedo based. This is Leonardo. Well, this is what I'm saying. There's different ones. They cost different prices, and totally different kind of concept, which I really like those. I like that one. And with that, I can just download it. Say, hey, bam, I can save it wherever I want to save it. If I go into my downloads, right there, bam, awesome picture. And so okay, this one is also 14. So we're going to try this one more. I got 64, so I ain't worried about it. We're going to try this because we have went from Leonardo, looks like this. Albedo base looks like this. You can get a lot more albedo bases. And look at this. This is what I'm talking about with the character concept. I don't like that robot, but look at that one. That one pretty cool. It's full body. It's the actual concept. So if you're looking for a character, a full body character, use the concept art. I don't know why it says obey still. But the concept art, look at that. That is exactly what we're looking for. So you can take one of these, you can upload it into a 3D video editor now, and it will have your entire robot. So that is what we got for today. I know it was long. I know you guys are like, oh, why did you talk so much about this? Nothing. But anyway, that is AI character concept. From Leonardo. I love Leonardo. I love ChatGPT. If you want to write a better prompt for Leonardo, start with ChatGPT. We did that last video. Because literally you can have GPT write you the prompts that will get you the result that you want. And you can tweak it without using all your points, and you can even have ChatGPT generate the images, and then you can compare them, because that's what I do a lot of times. I'll generate one in ChatGPT, and then I'll generate another image in like Leonardo, and choose which one I like better, because sometimes Leonardo does better, sometimes ChatGPT does. What I have noticed is Gemini is not quite there on any level next to these two. So I hope you got something out of this. If you did, hit the like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, you have a good weekend, and we will catch you all later. Ciao. Bye.